What's up, guys? Welcome to training day number 27. And today I have one of the most important lessons that I can teach you that really helped me out throughout my journey, and that is networking your way to success, right? So in the beginning, when I first started out, I didn't really want to get myself out there. I didn't want to record videos. I didn't want to get myself out to the world because I was 15, 16 years old. Just like a little kid. I didn't have my puberty till like 18, so I always looked like a kid. So I was like, why am I gonna get myself out there if people won't trust me? And that was always like an objection I had in my head, and that led me to not networking a lot with people or socializing with people in the internet because of those self-beliefs. But then I realized that if I had to overcome that kind of mental obstacle and barrier, because I knew it would make me a lot of money in the long run. So when I first started recording videos, I started to remove that mental block. And later on, I kind of started networking more with people. For some reason, as I started recording videos and getting myself out there, I started connecting a lot more with people, on messages and inbox. And remember when I told you that you have to start reaching out to people through chat, through DM, that really allowed me to network a lot with all these people that I was connecting with. So I was not necessarily connecting only with beginners. Sometimes I connected with someone that had a lot more experience than myself, and that was the case in a lot of moments because I didn't have a ton of experience back then. And I not only did those conversations allowed me to close sales, to grow my business and to get clients, it also allowed me to network a lot with people in the industry and make a lot of connections. So just to give you an idea, this is how I basically see my journey. I see my journey as a chain, right? So if you see a metal chain, these are the little pieces of the chain, and each little piece of the chain is basically kind of an action or a step throughout your journey, right? So if this last chain means that you made, 100K, right? The thing is, if you don't have, let's say, this step right here in the chain, you won't reach the result. So many of these little pieces of the chain are struggles, are obstacles, are good things, are bad things. Doesn't matter. In the end of the day, they make up the chain. And if they do make up the chain, then you reach your result, right? So the reason I'm telling you this is because for me, many of these little pieces of the chain was a conversation that I had with someone. I went to an event and I spoke to someone and they gave me an idea, right? So when you start connecting with people and networking, out there and sharing ideas, getting on Skype calls, you start building up this chain a lot quicker than if you try to do everything by your own. Now, I'm pretty sure, and I can pretty much guarantee this, that if you try to do all of this by yourself, go through all the journey by yourself, speaking to nobody about what you're doing, you're gonna take it's gonna take twice the time to be successful than if you start connecting with people, starting networking and sharing ideas with other people in the industry. All right, so this is just an example. Now, I'm gonna also tell you the example, my own personal example. So here's kind of the thing. When I first started recording videos and sending messages, I communicated with a lot of people that told me, hey, you should check out this guy. He's killing it in this thing. So then I went and checked out the other guy, and turns out I bought a program from that other guy and became really good in his program. And then that guy, the guy who I bought the program from, he told me, hey, you should come to this event in Miami. And then I went to the event in Miami, and in Miami is where I met one of the guys who taught me e-commerce, right? And in e-commerce, it was my first, let's say, real breakthrough. So this is how I see it. If I wouldn't have spoken with the guys through chat or inbox, who then told me to follow the other guy and then buy his program, and then the guy told me to go to the event, I wouldn't have started with e-commerce, meaning that I wouldn't have started my breakthrough. So that's how I see it. If you think about the chain, again, I'm not gonna make a little things. This is the chain. it all started with speaking with people, chatting with people, networking, and eventually going to this event. Maybe let's put the event over here. And then crushing it and cracking the code with Ecom. Now, throughout this journey, I met so many people in the event. In the program that I told you that I purchased, I met my friend Fabian, right? And we've done a lot of things together. We're now roommates. We work together in many different things. And it's just like part of the journey. You start building that chain. You start building that network of connections. You never know when someone is going to give you that one idea that's going to make you $10,000, or that second idea that's going to make you $100,000. So the process of seeing success in the internet is not like a straight line, right? It's not like you apply this strategy. You could perfectly go through these 30 days of training, apply everything, and still have to keep on doing it for another 6 months because it didn't work in the beginning, right? The internet is not a straight line. And you have to position yourself as much as possible, like in a position to win, right? You have to up your chances, increase your chances of giving yourself success. And the way you do that is by applying everything I've taught you, right? Getting yourself out there, recording the trainings, being consistent, the Facebook group, everything. But also increasing your chances of seeing success by networking with people that can give you those ideas that will make you money, by networking with those people that will suggest to follow the other guy that will make you money, right? So all these things are extremely important. Now let me just check over here, all right? Hopefully this is making sense. Let me know in the comment section. Also, I'm not like, this is something I've seen with my students or with my clients who apply these strategies. Many of the patterns that I see or the traits that I see in these people are very like outgoing. They like to connect with other people. They're very social. And when I see clients that are very social, very outgoing, I know that for them it's going to be very easy to get results because they are, I don't know, they see someone, they want to speak to them, they want to network, they want to grow their network, they want to share ideas. And this is great, and this increases the chance of success a lot. Give me just one sec. But the truth is that when I first started, I'm not like a very social person. I'm not like, I'm not super outgoing. I like to do my own thing and mind my own business. But in the beginning, I kind of like had to force myself to, become more open to other possibilities. I had to force myself to go and meet people. And that's like, for instance, for the first live, I went to the first live event in Miami where I learned about e-commerce, and e-commerce was my breakthrough, right? So I had to force myself to buy that ticket, buy that plane ticket, even if I didn't have a lot of money, get my ass into that event, get my ass into the presentations and start connecting with people. And that was literally what helped me a lot. So what I'm going to suggest for you for this training is literally, guys, you have to understand the power of networking. You have to understand there is a direct relationship from meeting new people, chatting with people on Facebook, getting on Skype calls with those people. Even if you're not going to sell them anything, just get on the call and network, see what the other person is doing, see if you can collaborate in some way. There is a direct relationship between networking, connecting with other people in the industry, and increasing the money that you have in your bank account. Now, it's not something super tangible, right? Because there's not like a networking strategy to make money, but you have to understand it's completely related, and that you never know what one conversation might lead to a huge deal, or maybe not, right? But that's the thing. When you do that consistently, you increase your chances of being successful. You have to get yourself in the current position that you are, increase it to a point where you can see success a lot faster, and to do that you have to do these kind of things. So I had to force myself to do it. These days I still apply the same strategy. I was in an event in Las Vegas beginnings of the year, great for networking. I'm also, sometimes I don't like to go to a ton of events because I like to stay in my house and just get work done. But I know that by going to these events, by investing the time and the money, I know that it's going to increase my business. It's going to grow my business for the long term. Now, is someone guaranteeing that that event is going to grow my business? Is someone guaranteeing that having that conversation with someone or getting on that Skype call is going to grow my business. No one is guaranteeing me anything, but I still do it because I know there is a direct relationship between networking and making more money. And you also gotta basically know this. There are no guarantees in life, right? No one is gonna guarantee that you're gonna make X amount of money by watching this training. No one is gonna guarantee that you're gonna be successful by recording videos. No one is gonna guarantee that you'll be successful by staying in your job. There are no guarantees in life, right? So you have to embrace that and understand that you just have to put yourself in a better position to win, because there are no guarantees at all. If you buy real estate, no guarantees that you're gonna make X amount of money. Everything could go wrong, right? If you invest in the stock market, anything can happen, right? So that's how you should see it. There's so many possibilities, so many variables in life that you have to just embrace that it might not happen, but you gotta increase your chances, that you gotta kind of like give yourself a higher chance to be successful. These conversations that I'm telling you to have with people on Facebook, posting content on Facebook groups, then sending the friend request, and then having a chat with the person, with your new Facebook friend, these simple things are gonna be the things that will make the biggest impact in your business. It's gonna grow your circle of people. It's gonna give you more sales. It's gonna open so many doors for your success for the long term. I've been speaking with people, like for instance, my first mentor, I met him 6-7 years ago in the internet by sending him a Facebook message. We had a chat. Then I bought an offer from him. It was $2,000. And then 1 year ago, or a year and a half, he came down to Costa Rica, like 6 years later, just to, network. We rented a beach house, and and that event, when he came to Costa Rica, it made me so much money in the long term, and it didn't even was like a business trip. It was just to hang out, right? So the ideas that come from those things make you a lot of money, and sometimes you don't realize it, but they do, and they're related. So today's lesson is network your way to success. Get yourself out there, send a message to that guy, get on a call, see what they're doing, see if you can collaborate. If there's nothing you cannot collaborate with, the worst thing is you just lost 20 minutes of your time, and in my opinion, it's not even losing it, because sometime later on you can collaborate in something, right? So that's the lesson. Hope you found it valuable. Get yourself out there. Don't hide behind your computer. That is a huge mistake that you're doing for your business, for your future, for your family. It's a huge mistake to hide, because if you don't hide, you're gonna make a lot more money, and you're gonna be able to basically reach your goals a lot faster. So if you found this valuable, guys, I encourage you to go to sebastiangomezmentoring.com and schedule a call with my team. And basically there's just a simple video of me talking on that page. And if you like what I'm saying and how the mentorship works, then just go ahead and schedule a call. And it's just a friendly conversation. Tell us what you're doing, what you're struggling with, and if we feel we can help you out, we'll definitely present that opportunity. But if not, totally cool. So hope you enjoyed this training, and I'll see you tomorrow.